taisez-vous.
I need one more pair for... I'll leave a pair in the truck, because I really like the orange ones for the nighttime driving. Not that it's gonna be getting less... Ooh, somebody rear-ended somebody. That bumper is sad. As summer gets longer and longer, as the days get longer and longer through the summer, I won't need them as much. Majority of the time it's like the sun is peaking up at like 4:35 in the morning, it's up already, and then it doesn't go down to like midnight. What is happening today? Well, here's what's happening. I'm going to try to I need to set a marker, because every time I edit, I'm just like, man, I got 10 minutes of car talk. I'm like, that's too much. And I don't know. I know a lot of you guys like the stories in the morning and stuff like that, but I'm going to have to try to like whittle it down and be like, unless if I got something to say, I'm just going to use it as a morning, how's it going, what we're doing today, and try to shut it off by a certain point. I think by the time I hit the bridge, crossing the other side of town, it should be whoop. What is happening today? We gotta go. I just got called. It's pretty rare that I get a call in the middle of the day. I'm checking to see if this thing is on. And it is on. And it is recording. And I just had an accident. 9 a.m. Just got called at like 8:30. Because I told them, I don't know what my schedule is, because I haven't looked on the desk lately for days off and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't need any more days off. I'm like, I just had like 6. I'm like, that's 2 months worth of days off. Put the brakes on days off. I'm like, especially through spring breakup, I'm just like, I don't need days off. I'll work whatever day, just call me. And that's how it used to always be for me anyways. I'm like, everything was so casual before, like Cyprus. Road train was up and down a lot of times. You're like, okay, it's slow. But I've always been, I never really took days off, because we weren't ever working like every single day, all day long, like we do here at Brawler. It's just been like non-stop. I'm just like, I was tired before we went into winter. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull off a long-ass winter, but, I made it through, of course. And probably half the time worked my days off if I had a reset or, work one of the 2 days off, which is fine. So he just called me up. He's like, you want to go to Grand Prairie? I'm like, yep, because I need to work. Do I want to go to Grand Prairie? No. But working is important. Having a paycheck is important. So hopefully we can just keep the ball rolling in between the fine line of getting the truck repaired and keeping working, because I'm just editing the video when I took those panels to Vulcan, which was yesterday, of course. And my new transmission is getting hot to trot. I know you could get the wrong sensor, but I think it was the mixture of a diff sensor and a trans sensor were 2 different things. And there's been times before in the past when I had this issue with an auxiliary temperature thingamajigger sensor, goddamn, and it was screwed. And I was like, barely leave the shop, get like 2 hours of driving, and it was like right to the red. I was like, huh. So yesterday it was in the red, and that was just with C-ring panels. So today we're going to stretch it out to Grand Prairie, but whatever. I'm like, I can't not work. because you guys want to work on my truck all the time. Well, it's not that they want to work on my truck all the time. It's just that there's issues. And we're starting to get them fixed because it's that time of the year. The problem is that we got a bunk transmission from somewhere. And I'm upset about it because it's a pile of Chinese food. Which, that's a lie. Chinese food's pretty good. I like Chinese food. Comment below if you like Chinese food. The wife's like, you gotta put in more questions and stuff so people comment. You gotta have lots of comments so it looks like people are interested in videos. So YouTube puts it out. And you need a thumbs up. You need the comment. You need all the above. That's why if you watch other videos, you will see that's it. If you haven't given a thumbs up yet and you like the content, could you consider subscribing and giving the thumbs up? And that way you'll never miss a video. There's 2 videos a week that are brand new. Don't yell into the microphone. We're already coming off at the cutoff line here, and I didn't even finish the story, and I forgot what I was even talking about. But we're going to Grand Prairie. We're going to get some wireline gear from Liberty in GP. No, Claremont, sorry. Because it's... My lifeblood is leaking out of my winch. It's not hydraulic, so it's not major. It's just the internal oil. I'm not going to have much to put in this video. Basically going to go up there and grab a trailer. So why not a little cruise around the shop? Everybody's kind of half in. That time of the year. Clean and parked. Well, somewhat clean. For all you Peterbilt guys, I know you guys are like, show us more Peterbilt. I'm like, I don't have more Peterbilt to show. When we changed my rad, I put in a request to get a custom grill too. Probably do that at CVIP in July. Hopefully. Gonna have to touch base on that because I haven't seen any big boxes around here that would have a grill in it. I asked for that a long time ago. We have another truck open if anybody's interested. If you're into driving tandems with big stacks with a cat. Just got the whole front cover redone because it was leaking. Not a whole lot going on in here. CVIP on a trailer. Did some organizing, of course. We changed all our oil stuff to be over here. This will be the oil change bay now instead of over here, which gives us, if you put the trucks on the line, you could park 2 trucks per door, so you could fit an extra truck in here. Okay, so we'll let the truck warm up and then we'll skedaddle. Well, it's a good thing I checked my phone again, because he told me, like, when we talked this morning at home, he's like, yeah, just take your low boy, go up there, get a wireline gear stuff and come back. Might be able to get unloaded tonight, but probably be a Monday morning thing, which logbook wise it's probably gonna have to be anyways, because to get to Grand Prairie, load and come back, that's a full day of hauling ass. So I'm just like, oh, I'll take one more glance at my phone before I leave, and sure shit, he's like, yeah, actually take your trailer just in case. I'm like, okay. Talking to my buddy, I'm like, we gotta get that rabbit to your shop so we can work on it. driving that thing. Hopefully. And if the motor is toast for some reason, we're going to take the motor out of the blue Jetta I got, which is a 98 Jetta TDI. Quite a bit more power, so it'll be pretty fun in that little car. Kind of really want to do that. But I'm alright with the old clanker too, if it works. Tug test? You probably should, yeah. Man, I was looking forward to doing some bobtailing. Love bobtailing. Just ripping up a storm. Oh, bugger. I'm gonna break that hammer soon. Keep throwing it around. Handle is cracked. Need a shatterproof one. This will be the next one I got for sure. To fix these feet. And this one is, they're supposed to be flat, but they've been put down on soft ground so many times with heavy loads on them. Kind of messes them up. Yeah, that is cracked. I could get out the hockey tape. Just as good as yesterday. Got some wind today though. No rush. Sounds like the train is going by. Not today, but someday. put it down and back up a minute. Bro was just about to leave. Thank God I just rolled in at the right time. He's probably like, yeah, he's supposed to be here at 3. He's late. And, I don't know how many times I get that. I get that wedged up in there. Can't open the door. I'm gonna forget that. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, we can go over top of that. There. DOTs be like, oh, 4 straps, I love it. So moist in here. Should have left that open for the week I was off. Yes, sir. sweating like wind and straps. Can't be perfect all the time. Yes, sir.
I don't know if you know the answer or not, but do you know where that last truck
I
is?
don't, but I can find out for you if you want.
If you don't mind. Just
Yeah.
kind of curious, so I could just write an email to the guy saying, well,
Yeah.
just so no one's freaking out, or you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can.
I know he had the trunk issues and all this and that, so I know he got that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with them. I was last minute. He just called me this morning. He's like, "You want to go to Grand Prairie?" I'm like, "Okay."
Sure, I guess.
Yeah.
We drove from Red Deer for this shit, eh?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's gonna be a nice long day for you.
That'll be all right.
15 hours of driving and your good old.
Yeah, it's it's a lot of driving.
Yeah.
Here, I'll phone dispatch and ask them.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Sorry, thanks.
No, it's no problem. Hey, do you know where Caden is? Or can you see where he is? He's here? Okay, so he should be here. Oh, no, he's just asking where the other truck is, how long he's gonna be. So he'll be here in like 10, 15 or whatever. Okay, thanks, son. Bye. He's just grabbing fuel and he'll be right here.
Perfect.
It's just over at the Husky.
Copy that.
10, 15 minutes.
Whatever, it's all good. I know the other. So you guys should be fairly close to each other when you get on location, anyway.
Yeah, it's
So you guys will be all
before school buses or after school buses,
Oh,
depending on what time, right?
Oh yeah, the road ban out.
Yeah, it's like 7:30 to 8:30 or something. I didn't really.
Yeah, I can't remember now.
I didn't really look,
Is
but
that fucking township road coming out of Black Falls? Is that road banned?
the township.
So coming out of Black Falls says 3 Aspen Lund Road or whatever.
No,
I used to work at STEP.
it's not.
There's a section I thought that was, and
It used to be 90% until they
Yeah.
repaved it.
and now it's all.
But the Blind Man River Bridge,
Isn't it?
according to Lacombe County permits that we get annually,
Yeah.
the bridge is 75%, but they don't put. There's a sign when you turn off of 20, but it's
Yeah.
blew down. I don't know where it is.
Okay.
And then there's a sign at the Woody Nook turn off.
So I thought I remember.
If you're coming off at 20, then yeah, that bridge is 75%,
Yeah, I
but
thought so.
they don't put up an actual bridge restriction sign for some reason. Just a big, huge fucking like 4x8 sheet at the Woody Nook. It says,
Oh.
restricted bridge ahead, check permits. That's it.
Okay.
Where everybody else will
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
restricted bridge at 15 ton, 10 ton, whatever.
Okay. Is that the route you guys don't take to get there? I was looking. So I was supposed to drive a line truck initially, so I was like,
I'll
man, for my
probably,
step days. I'm like, I used to cut across Gull Lake.
yeah, well, I'll probably be back to the shop tonight and then head out in the morning. So I'll be coming from Black Falls.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're
Unless-
not going straight to location?
I will see.
Okay. I think they are. I'm not the guy.
Yeah.
I'm just an operator, so I don't know much.
Yeah, he said that I could probably get unloaded tonight.
Yeah, I think that what's what I have. That's
Yeah, I'll
what
double check.
I'm sure your dispatcher would know more.
He said rather tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So I don't. If I can make it and I can get it done, then yeah, for sure. So then I don't have to just
Fucker.
come in just to go
unload.
for an hour.
Yeah. at that point, might as well get a longer day. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll let my guys know about the other guys. Should be here 15, 20 minutes, half an hour. He should be pinned up, so
Yeah, he should be.
something like that.
Is that because you guys got to keep the gate open for him? Because he's already loaded, right? The other one? He's grabbing that other trailer?
Yeah, it's already loaded. It's just
Yeah.
I just gotta make sure, like, so my supervisor can tell the consultants that
All the trucks are on their way.
all that bullshit that they
Yeah.
like to know. So
Oh, yeah.
that's the only reason why. Okay.
No problem, man.
Okay, thank you so much.
You
Drive
bet.
safe. Are you guys taking the Tomahawk way and all that? Shit, right? Is that what you guys would do?
I usually take the 4-lane.
Oh, okay.
I just fucking hum on her the whole way.
I don't know. I used to work at Slum or Red Deer bullshit, and we always took the back way because our trucks are always governed to 10. I'm like 105, so I'm like, I can't.
Oh, that's
take
brutal.
Yeah, I can't do Highway 2 because I fucking cause a jam.
Yeah, no, I can
You know what I mean?
buck 20 and just fucking go,
And
so.
I'm like, I hate the Edmonton scale, the dude. I'm like, well, if I can minimize.
Yeah, I usually kind of cut around that.
That one is always open. White cord, I'm like, we'll
I know I got no choice for white
I
cord,
know.
but
I know. Unless you go through Grand Canyon, I'm like, that's way too much driving.
yeah, pretty soon they're building a new scale out there too, I
What?
heard. Yeah, at the
Really?
top, just on top of the hill from the mill. There's a huge pull-out pave that's blocked off right now that's got some squares barricaded
Oh.
like a scale is supposed to go in there.
Fuckers.
And that's what I heard.
Oh, fuck. Of course they are. That's.
I never go out there that much, but yeah.
Still.
There's been times when you're like, yeah, you're gonna have to go around Grand Cache. I'm like, fuck. Yeah.
Alright, drive safe, sir.
You bet, thanks for
Thank you.
Just double check there's no loosey-goosey. So, yet again, basically wellhead stuff. Oh yeah. Don't leave that there. Somebody had it strapped in there. Strapped. That strapped to that. That strapped, that strapped. Yeah, so when they put all their lubricated together, I think it rides on those wheels. So they can pull it out easy instead of just hurking it over, you know? It's a pretty crazy load. Yeah, line pipe. So yeah, see? Oh, yeah. Get in the middle of doing my own thing and somebody wants to chitty chat, which is fine. I'm fine with that too. Oh yeah, don't forget all this. Good thing I came over here. And now this will be all over the place when I get there. Yeah, I didn't know they wanted us to unload tonight.